What if I told you that you could make money, even while you sleep? Sounds unrealistic, right? However, what if the real problem isn't that passive income doesn't work, but that most people give up before it does? So today, I want to share the story of how I built a £1,000, or roughly $1,200, monthly passive income portfolio from scratch. No fancy degrees, no rich parents, and definitely no get-rich-quick schemes. Just consistency, patience, and a little bit of courage to start when it didn't make sense. When I first heard about passive income, I honestly thought it was a scam. Everyone online was talking about financial freedom and earning while you sleep, but most of it looked too good to be true. However, deep down, I wanted to believe that maybe, just maybe, it was possible. So I started digging, researching every possible way to make money that didn't require clocking in every morning. And trust me, I made a ton of mistakes before I made a single pound. The first rule I learned: passive income isn't instant. It's like planting a tree. You won't get shade the same day you sow the seed. You need time, patience, and care. So I started small, experimenting with different income streams until I found what truly worked. Step 1. The realization: time versus money. I used to trade my time for money like everyone else. I'd work hard all week, get paid, and then do it all over again. But one day, I realized something terrifying. If I stopped working, my income stopped too. No work, no pay. That was my wake-up moment. I started asking myself, what if I could create something that kept paying me, even if I didn't show up every day? That thought changed everything. Instead of chasing quick profits, I decided to build systems that could pay me over and over again. The goal wasn't just to make money, it was to buy back my time. Step 2. Saving to invest. The hardest habit. Now, before you can invest, you need capital. So I had to face the painful truth. My spending habits were holding me back. I was that person who said, I'll start investing next month. But next month never came. So I did something uncomfortable. I tracked every penny I spent. I started saving at least 20% of my income, no matter what. It wasn't easy, but as the months went by, I built a small safety cushion. That money became my ticket to start investing. Not in stuff, but in assets. Step 3. The first investment: dividend stocks. My first real step toward passive income was dividend investing. I'd buy shares of companies that paid me a small part of their profits just for owning their stock. It wasn't glamorous. Some months I'd get only £10 or £15, but it was the first time I saw money coming in without me doing anything. The magic of dividend investing is compound growth. I reinvested every single payment I received. Over time, my money started making more money. Slowly but surely, that £10 turned into £50, then £100. It wasn't fast, but it was real. Step 4. Taking the leap. Index funds and ETFs. I realized something important. I didn't have the time to pick individual stocks, so I shifted towards index funds and ETFs, exchange-traded funds. These funds track entire markets like the S&P 500 or the FTSE 100, giving me instant diversification. Instead of worrying about which company might fail, I was betting on the entire economy. The returns were stable, and the dividends came like clockwork. This step made my portfolio more solid. I started feeling like I was actually building something sustainable, not just chasing trends. Step 5. Adding digital income. The online hustle. But I didn't stop there. I realized that not all passive income had to come from the stock market. What if I could make money online too? So I started a simple YouTube channel and a small blog about personal finance. At first, I earned nothing. But as I posted consistently, traffic grew. I monetized with ads, affiliate links, and digital products. The income was small, but it was growing. And most importantly, it kept coming even when I wasn't online. One article I wrote in a single weekend now earns me a few pounds every month. That's the beauty of digital leverage. You create once and earn forever. Step 6. Real estate without owning property. Owning physical property always felt out of reach for me. The thought of huge down payments, maintenance costs, and dealing with tenants sounded overwhelming. However, that changed the day I discovered REITs, real estate investment trusts. These are like stock market versions of real estate, allowing you to invest in large-scale properties without ever owning a building yourself. By purchasing shares of a REIT, I instantly owned a small piece of multiple commercial and residential properties that paid rent every single month. Suddenly, I was earning real estate income without late-night repair calls or management headaches. It was simple, automated, and perfect for a beginner like me. Step 7. Automation. the secret sauce. By now, I was earning small amounts from multiple sources, stocks, REITs, and my online ventures. But the real transformation came when I automated everything. I set up automatic transfers into my investment accounts, automated my savings, and even scheduled content uploads. This removed human error. No missed payments, no emotional decisions. The system worked for me even when I didn't feel like working. And that's when the results really started showing. My income became consistent, predictable, and truly passive. Step 8. The power of compounding. Here's the thing most people don't realize. Compounding isn't exciting at first. It's painfully slow. You invest £100 and after a year, you earn maybe £5, but then £105 earns £5.25 the next year. The growth feels invisible until one day it explodes. I stayed patient, reinvesting every bit of profit. After a few years, my total investments started generating £1,000 per month. I didn't get there by luck. I got there by consistency. Every deposit, no matter how small, added up. Step 9. Diversifying for stability. I learned early that relying on one source of income is risky, so I spread my portfolio across stocks, ETFs, REITs, and digital income streams. When the stock market dipped, my online income balanced it. When ad revenue dropped, dividends covered the gap. This diversification gave me peace of mind. My money worked for me across multiple fronts, protecting me from surprises. Step 10. Mindset over money. Let me be honest, the biggest challenge wasn't technical, it was emotional. There were days when I felt completely stuck, watching others make quick fortunes in crypto or flipping NFTs, while my slow, steady investments seemed to crawl. I questioned myself countless times, wondering if I was doing it wrong or if I was just too cautious. But then I realized something powerful. Slow money stays longer. It's easy to chase hype, but lasting wealth comes from patience and discipline. Building passive income isn't about luck or perfect timing. It's about mindset. It's about being okay with earning £10 today, knowing that consistency will turn it into £1,000 someday. That shift, from chasing fast money to trusting steady growth, is what truly separates dreamers from doers. Conclusion. If this story inspired you, don't just leave it here. Take action. Build your own stream. £1, $1, one step at a time. And hey, if you found value in this journey, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss the next story that could change your financial life. Remember, success doesn't come from waiting, it comes from starting.